Hey y'all, welcome back to The Crazy. I'm Leslie and this is Phat Cat Phlossing, a channel about cross stitch. Welcome back to The Crazy. Whether you are a new viewer or an experienced crazy person, and I apologize, I'm still not used to that darn ring light and you're gonna see a reflection. But y'all tell me that the colors are better, so we're just gonna go with it as is. But anyway, today is Thursday, December 23rd, 2020. Merry Christmas. I'm ready for Christmas. Are you? Always ready to celebrate Jesus' birth. And hello, Kirsty. How are you? Another kitty where they're not supposed to be. There's the lizard tank. The lizard is hiding. He's shy, so he probably won't come out while I'm sitting here talking, but he might. If he does, you'll get to see a giant 2-foot lizard. And hopefully you won't see any kitties walking on the china hutch because that makes me marginally crazy. Anyway, let's get started. I don't have a whole lot of news. There's really nothing new. My grandson is doing okay. Thank y'all very much for the prayers for him. He has continued to have some degree of what they're calling focal seizure activity. They really haven't come up with any whys or wherefores, and we're still waiting on the neurology consult to hopefully get some more answers about that. But he is doing okay, and thanks again for your prayers. Steve's doing good. I'm good. Cats are all good. Cats are all crazy, as usual. We're at the winter solstice, so the girls are starting to come back into heat, and you may hear some yodeling in the background. And if you do, sorry, but you know, just love calls. Anyway, let's get started. I don't have a whole lot to show today. I've had some new starts, and I've had some finishes, and most of my whips are finishes, so I'm just, and I didn't make notes because, I don't know. I just didn't. So we're just going to go for it, and they'll be kind of in no particular order. Let's see what we can do here. Steve, several weeks ago, knew I was calling Shepherd's Bush to get some ribbon to finish Road to Bethlehem. And he generously offered for me to get several kits from there as part of my Christmas present. And so those arrived, and I could not wait to start. This is Peace on Earth from Shepherd's Bush. And I couldn't help myself. I pretty much started it as soon as I got it. And I'm sorry I haven't ironed it. But here it is. I started it and finished it. And I'm very happy with it. It came out very, very cute. The colors are not quite as vibrant in this. Let's see if I can do a comparison here. Notice in the picture, Santa's coat looks much more pink, not quite so dark. But, you know, I've just come to accept that the pictures on the front are not representative necessarily of what flosses you're going to get in the actual kit. And I'm very happy with how it came out. I think it's really cute, and hopefully I will have this finished and ready to display for next Christmas. It has many, many errors in it, including the moon, which is 4 lines longer than what it should be, because I just got off and I didn't rip it out. I don't like a lot of backward stitching. So it is what it is, but I think it's really cute, and I'm happy with it, even if it is personalized. So there's the obligatory, hope they get a decent screenshot. They never do. So he said on the last one, oh, you got the screenshot you wanted. No, I didn't. The screenshot was me going, or something similar. And so I actually just did a screen capture and uploaded that to use as the screenshot because the other one was so god-awful. I was afraid I'd scare people away. But I'm happy to have a finish on that. That is All Is Calm from Shepherd's Bush. Excuse me. Something else I worked on, I was almost done with this. This is Road to Bethlehem, also from Shepherd's Bush. And I don't remember where I got this. I don't remember if I purchased it new or if it was a gift or if I bought it on the secondary market. I've slept since then. I just don't remember. But I got almost all the way done with it. I got down to this step right here. And this one I did start from the top and go down, I think. No, I started in the middle with the village here and went up and then came back down. But anyway, I got down to here and realized that my kit did not include the, quote, hand-painted silk ribbon, unquote, that the pattern said it should. And again, I don't know if it just wasn't included or lost along the way or whatever. You know, I could have easily let it drop out of the package without knowing. But anyway, I didn't have it. So that's when I called Shepherd's Bush to get the ribbon, because I didn't even know what kind of ribbon to get, because all it said was hand-painted silk ribbon. It didn't say a maker or a color. But they were very gracious, and they sent me free of charge. Of course, I ordered other stuff, but they sent me free of charge about a 10-inch piece of the hand-painted silk ribbon. Y'all, I worked and worked some more and cussed a lot on Sunday trying to get this done. And this is supposed to be done. These little threads here, it's a pulled thread thing, and I did cut and pull the threads and work them back in here on the side, which is not particularly neat. You can see where I did that. But the ribbon is supposed to be run through these other threads that are left in a twisted fashion. No, I just could not get it right. It looked like hell. So I finally said, just screw it, and just wove it in and out, over and under 2 threads, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know it was supposed to be any different. And then I did that last little bit of cross stitch down there at the bottom and attached the beads and charms, none of which are hanging straight. And there it is. Road to Bethlehem. And I think it's really pretty. This is another one that I did not feel like the silk in the kit really reflected the colors on the front of the pattern. But again, is what it is. And I'm happy with it. I'm so sorry for doing the goofy poses. Anyway, I'm happy with it. I think it looks great. And I'll, again, try to have this one finished for next Christmas. And I love how it spells out. It says, joy to the world, and O little town of Bethlehem, and then yea, Lord, we greet thee. And then the first letters of each of those spell out joy. And I hope that you also can take joy in the Christmas season. So that was finish number 2. I'm sorry, I'm taking time to put my stuff away because I make a big old mess if I don't. And wet my whistle again. Oh, and one more thing. This beautiful vinyl front bag that I've tried, y'all. I've made one. It came out so bad, I literally threw it away and just said, that's not my forte. But this one was kindly gifted to me by Cheryl McKinney. She does a beautiful job making her bags. Okay, the next thing, and these are in no kind of order. They're just in the order that I pulled them out of the stack on my stuff. I think I mentioned that when I was in San Antonio the weekend after Thanksgiving that Charlotte and I went to Stitches from the Heart, and I'm so sad that they've closed, but I'm glad I got to go one last time. And she saw this and thought that her mom would really appreciate it. So she bought the pattern and the materials, and I have stitched up Texas Thistles, excuse the strand there, from Redbird Designs. I think it came out pretty cute. And when we were at Hobby Lobby, Charlotte bought the materials to make the little pouch. So I am going to try my hand at making that little pouch. Totally unexcited to do that, but hey, it is what it is. She got enough material. If I screw it up, I can do it a second time. So anyway, this will be made into that little pouch to give to Anna for Mother's Day. And I think that came out cute. This is on a 28 count. It's an even weave, and I think it's Lugana. And it's stitched with none of the called for colors. I just looked at the picture and went to my floss box and pulled out roughly corresponding DMCs. That is not true. The two greens, those are the call for. The purples, I just picked whatever. So that was finish number 3. It's the end of the year, and I was highly motivated to try to get some stuff out of my stack, because my stack is literally, I have it's meant to be a file box, but it's my whip basket, and there's the basket, which is about this high, and it's got project bags all lined up in it, and then there was a stack of every time I bumped it, you could see the swaying tower of whips just waiting to crash. So trying to pull some stuff out of that stack. So I've been motivated to get some finishes. And one of the other things I finished, I had this almost done the last time I talked to you. This is Sunflower Row from AnnieBeez, and I did get a finish on this. Hello, Mischief. You gonna come visit, or are you just gonna mischief things up? He's gonna bump y'all in a minute. I can just see it coming. But anyway, I did get Sunflower Row finished. I intentionally omitted the wording at the bottom, but I went in, all I had left to do the last time I saw you was the little, no, Mischief, no, not a toy. Anyway, all I had left to do were all the little bugs. There's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 little flies, and then a ladybug. And I got those done. And I'm, again, super, super happy with how that came out. I think it's really, really pretty. I love AnnieBeez designs. This is 40, it's either 36 or 40. I don't remember now, but it's oaken from Picture This Plus. It's probably a 36 because that's what I buy the most of. But it is 36 or 40 count oaken from Picture This Plus. None of the call for flosses. I just looked at the picture on the front and pulled roughly corresponding pieces or silks from my silk stash. And I'm in love with how this one came out. This is one of my favorite finishes this year. Very, very happy with that. And here's my silks. Again, they're a mixture. I've got Silks for You, Belsoir, Carrie's Creation, Silken Colors, and Moe's Sale in here. And very happy with how that came out. And then a couple weeks ago, when Priscilla and Chelsea released, those are the pattern releases people I ever saw in my life. They have something new every week, and my problem is I want to stitch them all. So I buy the patterns, and I don't usually get around to stitching them, but I got a lot of the patterns. But they released this one, Winter Joy, and I think it is adorable. We have lots and lots of cardinals around our house, and Steve keeps the bird feeders full outside for them. Mischief. I'm sorry, y'all. He's going to bump the thing again. And Rowan, and the piece of thread in her mouth, wants to say hello again. She says, thank you for all the sweet comments last week. She is such a little lovey bug. She's such a little lovey bug. Aren't you, baby girl? And she's into every last blessed thing. Yes, you are. Into every last blessed thing. Her's a very, very good helper or hindrance. Anyway, Winter Joy. They released this, and I was in love. I had to have it. And so I kitted up Winter Joy. And then I put it somewhere safe because I wasn't finished with making the project bag. I don't make a project bag for every project, y'all, or I'd have 1,000. But I found this fabric with the cardinals on it, and I fell in love with it. I think it is just beautiful. And cardinals always make me think of my mom, and I couldn't resist. I had to have this one. So I made this, I was making this up, and I thought, as soon as I get that project bag done, I'm going to start Winter Joy. And then I got the project bag done. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked and then I looked some more. I tore up the office. I went through every project bag I had. I was like, what in the living hell could I have done with that stuff? But it was safe for me and I couldn't find it. So, because I had finished the bag and I was in the mood to stitch a cardinal, I pulled this out of my stash. This is Redbird's Spring Pinkeep from Redbird Designs again. And I also picked this one up when we were at Stitches from the Heart a couple weeks ago in San Antonio. And they had it made up into a Pinkeep in the store, and it is just adorable. And I didn't bring it over here, but I also do plan to make it into a Pinkeep. But I bought one of those pedestal stand, candle stand things from Hobby Lobby, and my plan is to attempt to finish it so it's the top of that, and will be a pin cushion. Now, having said that, I don't love to finish. I can do some finishing, but I don't love doing it. I would rather be stitching. But I also can't afford to pay somebody all the time to do my finishing, so I'm gonna try. And so, again, none of the call for colors. These are about half and half. Well, it looks like a couple of color and cottons. The two blues are color and cottons. And then there's a couple of gentle arts, and the rest is Victorian motto. But I just kind of looked at the picture on the front and pulled from my stash because I have lots of thread stash. And then I started and finished this. And I'm very, very happy with how it came out. I think it's really, really pretty. So sweet. And I do love cardinals. And again, they always make me think of my mama. So, very happy with the little cardinal. If I hold up enough of these, want to give odds on whether I'll get a decent screen capture? I wouldn't bet on it, would you? We'll see. So that was finish number, is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's finish number 5. And then we had a Christmas miracle because I had finished that, the piece for Charlotte's mom, the thistle one. Like I said, she had bought fabric for it. Well, I finished it and I thought, well, I'm going to put that with the fabric so I have it all together when it's time for me to sew up the little pouch. And I opened the bag, the Hobby Lobby bag with the fabric in it, and lights flashed, the tilt sign came on, it was all good. I found Cardinal Joy where I had put it somewhere safe. And I started this last week. This is 40 count indigo from Misty Purcell Luminous Fiber Arts. And again, it is miscellaneous silks from my stash. I just looked at the picture and decided I was going to pull something else, pull out of my silk stash for it. And I am 99% done with this. I have a little, there's like some straw or sticks or twigs or whatever here that I still need to finish, and there's a few more snowflakes. But I will get this finished tonight. And I think he is so cute. I did make some changes in addition to changing the flosses. I made this one a female cardinal because we have lots of both, males and females. And the females are really just as pretty as the males. They're just not quite as bright. But I got that 99% done. So I'm super happy with that. I think he's so cute. And I don't know how I'm going to finish this one. I don't know. We'll see how the spirit grabs me when and if I get around to actually finishing it. But in the meanwhile, he's going to go back and live for a little while longer in my Cardinal project bag, which I really think came out so pretty. And I have 5 more of these available. I haven't posted them on Instagram yet because I just been busy and didn't think about it. But they have the pretty Cardinal fabric with a contrasting red up here. And then the inside is a little bit deeper red with a black fleck or pattern or whatever you want to call on it. And I think they came out really pretty. They're $39 including US shipping. I will ship worldwide. You just have to contact me for a shipping quote. So if you want one, I'll be posting them on Instagram, maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, within the next few days, whenever the spirit moves me to get that done. And then the last thing that I worked on, I think, who knows, was Winter Rose Manor from Brenda Gervais. And I love, love, love this pattern. And I have a few of the call for, but they are again mostly pulled just from my stash. I didn't love the conch that's called for the house. I wanted something pinker. So I went with Clover from Gentle Arts. And I got the ginormous house done. It's huge. What else I've done since I talked to y'all was, let's see, I finished the house. I did most of the fence. I think I've got 2 or 3 more fence posts here. And then I brought part of the border over a little ways. I still need to come down and meet the border over there. And we're just gonna assume, pretend, hope, whatever, that's gonna meet up. But very happy with my progress on this. This is 36 count. I believe this is platinum. See if I was good and wrote it down. Yes, 36 count Weeks Dye Works Platinum. And I'm gonna hold this back since it's the pattern, but I can't work page to page, y'all. I just can't do it. My brain won't work that way. So what I have to do is copy it and tape it all together. Ludicrous though that may be. Y'all should see my Elizabeth Weston. I swear to God, the pattern is literally this wide and yay tall. It's crazy. I'll get it done eventually. I'll be 1,000, but I'll get it done. But very happy with my progress on Winter Rose Manor. Brenda Gervais does beautiful, beautiful designs. And that is all that I think I've worked on for the, I think I would talk to y'all I don't remember. First week of December, I think. About 3 weeks ago. 2, maybe? I don't know. 2 or 3 weeks ago. That's what I've gotten done. But I'm proud of myself because, like I said, I think I got 5 finishes, and that's 5 bags I can take out of my whip pile. So yay me. And we'll see what else I can get done. I'm wondering if I concentrate on a couple more, if I might be able to get a couple more done before the end of the year. And I'm sorry, y'all, let me stick that pattern back in there before it gets messed up or losted. Okay, haul. I was good. I didn't have much haul this week. A couple of weeks ago, when I went to Stitches from the Heart in San Antonio, I picked up this pattern. This is Parker Stocking from Shepherd's Bush, and my plan is to, over this coming year, get this done for my grandson for next Christmas. And I ordered the pearl cottons from 123 Stitch, and those arrived. Because I had a couple of them in my stash, but I don't have a big stash of pearl cotton. I have a few, but not many. So I ordered the rest of the pearl cotton to get that done. And that's the only stash enhancement I have. Yay. Okay, one more sip. And then lastly, that brings us to giveaways. And I'm sorry, Christina and Deanna, I've been a bad FlossTuber, and I haven't gone to the post office to get this stuff mailed. And I'm not going before Christmas. I will go probably the middle of next week, maybe, and get these in the mail to you. They are coming. I have not forgotten. I've just been avoiding the post office because it's got the Christmas crazy going on. And I just don't wanna. Not gonna. So anyway, from last week, I had listed or offered 4 things for giveaways. This is a was a freebie that came from Teresa at Kitten Stitcher. It's a Marjorie Massey pattern with two cute little sheep on it. Not showing it too close because it's the actual pattern. And I used the random YouTube comment picker thing and ask you to please use the word sheep in your comment. And the winner for this one is Julie Rose. So Julie, if you will email me at lesliedhurley@gmail.com with your mailing address, please put FlossTube giveaway or FlossTube. That's the word I'm going to look for when I look through my email. I get so much junk mail and I go looking for people's addresses and I can't find them. So please put FlossTube in your, in the subject line of your email when you email me. I hate to ask y'all to do that, but I need all the help I can get to be organized. I have 2 copies of Believe, which is an original design by Teresa Baird. And these are also freebies that came from Teresa at Kitten Stitcher. And I am going to fold these just to make it more economical for me to mail them. But again, using the random comment picker, the winner for this one was Sherry King and Cassie Jo Stitcher. So I've commented on y'all's comments. If y'all will please, again, email me. You put FlossTube in the subject line and let me know your mailing address, and hopefully those will go out next week. And then the last one, this was a kit that was donated by a very generous viewer. She had gotten it from the estate of a friend of hers who passed away. And her name has gone right out of my head. I know who you are, and I just can't think of the name, and I apologize. But thank you so much for donating this for me to give away. And again, I ask you to use the word promise, and using the random comment picker on this one, the winner was Clara Arellano. I may be saying your name right. Arellano, Clara Arellano. You're the winner of the Promise Kit. Again, email me, put FlossTube in the subject line, send me your mailing address so I can get this sent to you. Da-da-da-da! Which brings us to this week's giveaways. Whoops, sorry, I've got an avalanche going. Okay, these 2 were 2 that I had given away multiple episodes back, and folks never contacted me, or if they did, your email went to my junk mail and I never found it, and if that's the case, I apologize. But we're going to give them away again, so you've got another chance. So this one, this was a kit that was donated by the folks at My Bobbin, and use the word bird, B-I-R-D, in your comment if you would like to win this. It is the pattern, the floss. It's got an even weave. I don't read Russian, so I can't tell, but it is an even weave, not an Ada. And I'm guessing, looking at it, that it's 30. It looks smaller to me than 28 count. It may be a 32 count. And I think it's Linda. Yeah, 100% cotton Linda. And it says 27 count, although it looks smaller than that to me. But anyway, use the word bird if you'd like to win that one. And then this one, somebody also did not contact me about this one. I finished this one a while back. This is Berry Cottage from Plum Street Samplers. And use the word berry, B-E-R-R-Y, in your comment if you'd like to be entered to win that one. And then I am also going to give away, you'll have plenty of time to get them done before next Christmas, the 2 Shepherd's Bush things that I finished. Now, it includes only the patterns. It will not have the fabric and the floss in it like they were kitted with. This one does have plenty of leftover beads, and I will send the beads along. I did use the charms, so you won't have charms. And then this one, I used the buttons, so you won't have buttons, but it will include the pattern, basically the pattern, and this one has a few bonus beads. And for this one, use the word calm, C-A-L-M. My kitten is not being calm. She's chewing on a project bag right now. But use the word calm in a sentence, or just the word calm. I don't care if it's just the word. And the word, let's use the word joy, J-O-Y, because Bethlehem is just an invitation to spell it wrong as far as I'm concerned. So we'll use the word joy for this one to be entered for this pattern. That's all I have, I think. Yep, that's it. Thank y'all so very much for coming to visit with me again. I hope that you had a good time. I know I enjoy visiting with you, and I really just love interacting with you in the comments below. I read all of them. I try to give them a like and a heart, and if I have time, I try to respond. If I don't reply, it's not because I don't care. It's not because I didn't read it. It's just because I ran out of time, and I'm selfish. I want to stitch rather than sit at the computer. So thank y'all for coming to visit with me again. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed, Merry Christmas and the happiest, most openly possible 2021 ever. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.